is that time again, and today I'm bringing you a movie review that was banned in 100 countries, and a movie that was banned in almost as many. That's right, I'm talking about Day of the Woman, or I on Your Grave. Hey folks, today I am looking at Day of the Woman, or I Spit on Your Grave, a movie that was banned when it first came out in 1978, and there's a good reason why. It's a horrific, graphic film that's very disturbing, but also fairly well done for the budget and the time that they made this film in. Okay, it's from 1978, so right there, you know, you're kind of in that in-between time when movie quality got really good, and when you have still a lot of low-budget films coming out. Okay, the story is about a woman who goes out to her country home to write her first novel, and she ends up having mean and nasty things done to her, and these are depicted very graphically. Okay, there's not a lot left to the imagination of what happens to her. It's all shown on film, all through grainy film, which helps add to the kind of creepy element to it, and just overall disturbing. Okay, it still disturbs me today. I ended up watching it with a friend of mine who had not seen the film yet, and he watched it, he's going, dude, this is friggin' disturbing, because it's supposed to be, because of the subject matter. Okay, it's about rape. No one likes the idea of rape, and in this film that's the core, or the motivation of the film, is what happens to this woman, and then what she ends up doing to her attackers later on through the film. Now she of course goes after these attackers and have mean and nasty things done to them by her own hands, but by that time in the film you want those things to happen to these guys. That's the one thing about having these intense things happen to her. When she goes on her revenge trip, you want her to do these things. Okay, you're begging. You're like, yeah, cut that, yeah, kill that. You know, and that kind of screws with your head a bit. Okay, and that's kind of why this film was so controversial, and it still is. Okay. It's not a film for everyone, folks. It is from the 70s. It's right along the lines of the original Last House on the Left, okay? It's disturbing. Why? Low budget, shot on grainy film, and it's about a horrific subject that not a lot of people like to even talk about, much less watch, okay? A lot of people in this film didn't do much else in it. Camilla Eaton, she was the main character in this, and I give her total respect for doing this film. She didn't do many, but for doing this film and for what she had to go through, or her character go through, and how she had to act that, I give a lot of respect for that, okay, folks, because I don't know if I could ever do anything like that on film, and she was able to do it, and she ended up making a cult classic film that's not for everyone, dark, disturbing. Forget Hostel, forget Saw, forget your torture porn, okay, folks? This movie puts those to shame still today, okay? I Spit on Your Grave is worth a rental only if you can handle the subject matter and are looking to see the cult classic of why it was banned, okay? I enjoyed the film only for that sake, not exactly for the subject matter, but just for what the film is, okay, folks? Just to give you that warning. That'll about do it here for us at the Final Cut. Until next time, keep that ticket stuck.